Welcome, everyone, to another action figure review.
What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm here with an action figure review of the DC Collectibles New 52 version 2 of the Joker. That was my poor attempt at a Joker imitation, but figure looks really cool, and I really like this over the I guess version 1 Joker. This looks kind of, oh man, this looks like just a really nice modern but almost a classic Joker. When I talk about classic, I almost mean he's got kind of like a 1950s 60s Joker face to him. It's very pointy jaw, long face. It's very different from what we've seen in a long time. So I really do like it. This is my preferred Joker, I think, out of a lot of the other DC Collectibles Joker figures, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not the biggest Joker fan. I know there's a lot of Joker fans out there, and they love the character and the mystery behind who he is and this and that and the other thing. I'm not going to get into all of that, but for the most part, this figure looks it's pretty simplistic in design. He's pretty simple from, I would say, the shoulders down. He's pretty much just in a black suit with a white shirt. It would have been cool if they would have made this maybe like maybe a little bit more of like a yellowish, instead of kind of pairing the whites up together, because on camera it just looks like the whites are blending in. He does have a little bit of a wash on his face, like a yellowish wash on his face, which does look really good. When I get up really close, you can see a little bit of a paint detailing, yellowish wash on it. And yes, I'm shocking like Sean Connery-ish, which my eshish, sorry. Yeah, just having fun with this figure. I love the way he looks. There is a problem with mine. He has got the extremely loose leg syndrome. It is horrible. He still stands, though, so I mean, I can't hate him too much. I can throw in a little bit of floor polish and just kind of clear that up, or you can use there's a variety of other methods at your disposal to use. You can use super glue, hot glue, like I said, floor polish will also clear that up just a little bit. Now, we're not talking about a lot of drips here, just talking about a little bit. As you're applying it, you kind of want to move the leg around and jiggle it around, kind of like so. But that's a different topic for a different discussion or a different time. I can't help it. But he does include one accessory, which is this kind of carving or butcher knife, if you want to call it that. So it's pretty nicely detailed. It does have some 3 little divots on there, so it looks good. And it's just painted the handle black, which I think it looks fine. They could have went brown, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm not too picky with that. It does fit in his right hand very nicely. I don't know if it fits in his left hand as well. It's pretty loose, and it looks really odd while he's holding it. So I would just go for the right hand, and it fits in perfectly. So no issues there. As far as his articulation goes, his head does move side to side. Does look up a hair, does look down a hair, a little bit past eye level. Well, we no got no job, turkeys, you're no fighting Joker. His arms do move up about that far, they do move down, full 360 rotation. Single bend at the elbow, about 90 degrees on both ends. It does have a swivel at the elbow, and a swivel at the wrist. No hinge though. No waist swivel, no waist articulation, no diaphragm joint, no ab crunch, none of that. He does do the splits nicely, though. So there you go, you have that. There you go. Yokozuna's foot in the background, get out of here. Oh, there you go. Okay. His legs do go forward about that far. There you go. He does have a single bend at the knee, and he does have a swivel at the knee as well. No ankle articulation. There is a little bit of a jiggle there. I guess a little bit of a swivel. If you really want to force it, he does have a swivel there. The pants are actually kind of a thicker plastic, but they will move a little bit if you force them. So there is that there. No hinge though. I mean, you do get, like I said, a little bit of a jiggle back and forth, but that's about it. So overall, I'd say he's a pretty solid figure. I'm not liking the loose joints. I hate loose joints on a brand new figure. It just shouldn't exist. But it does on mine, and now he's having issues standing. There we go. But over time, like, I mean, if you get a brand new figure and he's already got loose joints, and then, you know, the ravages of time just kind of really make the joints worse. So just to be forewarned, when you get your figure, check out his legs and make sure that they're not wonky and flopping all over the place like mine. As far as comparisons go, I'll just bring in, here we go, we have the original New 52 Joker. So there you go, he matches up. He's a little bit shorter than New 52 Joker. Trying to get his legs perfectly straight here. Oh no, I guess they're the same size now that I have his legs together. See, now that there's, there we go. So they're around the same size, so I guess it works. So there's New 52 Joker, and then we'll do another one. We'll bring in Batman here. Batman is taller than Joker, and he should be. So there you go with that. So overall, I'd say he's a really good figure, and he, like I said, if you like a classic Joker like I do, like a classic look for him, then I think you'll appreciate this figure. I even like the little detail they did with the gloves. A nice little sculpted little hole for the gloves where you can see his hand, kind of. But I think it looks good. I think for overall it looks good, and I would totally recommend this figure. Sure, I would definitely like it over the over this version, over the New 52 face, where he took his face off and used it as a mask, and then that whole I don't know, I wasn't feeling that. But I'm more of a classic Joker look for me. This looks way creepier than that gory kind of, I don't know, leather face Joker. I don't know what that's about, but this looks much better. It's sleeker, it's more modern, and even though it's a little more modern, it's almost classic in the same right. I don't know. It's just me. I think it's the face that does it for me. It just looks so much... Look at that face. Woof. Face only a mother could love. Yes, that's shout out to you, Chapman Films. Anyway, I digress. I'm done. I would say the highlight of this figure is probably the face sculpt. I love the way the hair is sculpted. I love that there's a little bit of paint detail going throughout the hair, a little paint shading, I should say, going throughout the hair. I love the little bit of a yellow wash on his face. That looks really good. The eyes actually have some yellow in them to give him that creepy insomniac look. And overall, I think he's a really solid figure. Like I said, keep an eye out for the loose legs, but I think that's only mine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.